welcome back to Eldegoss-V. My name is Adam. We're going to be doing some more Pokemon TCG Online up late. That's right, I'm going to be playing a few games of Pokemon TCG Online, and it is about 1 AM in the morning. The bub is asleep in the other room. I'm waiting. I've got about an hour or so until he wakes up so I can feed him again, put him back to sleep so I can go to bed. So I thought I'd jump on, play a couple of games. And today is a very sad day because I'm saying farewell. Farewell to my personal favorite deck. The last meta before rotation, it is ADP Spiritomb. Now, for those who know, of course, Spiritomb is still in the format and ADP is still in the format, but it's just not going to be as good as it once was because we're losing two major parts of this beautiful, beautiful deck. The whole idea of this deck is Spiritomb is this building splat. Once during your turn, you may put 1 damage counter on this Pokemon. Now that sounds like a bad thing, except the attack for 1 Darkness Energy, Anguish Cry, this attack does 30 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So you want to put damage counters onto Spiritomb so it can attack for more and more damage. So the whole deck is based around that. The ADP, of course, is that for that Ultra Creation GX. For a metal and a water, you get an extra 30 damage on your attack, and every time you take a prize card, you take an extra card. Disgusting, horrible, so good, so wonderful. I can't believe it's not been banned yet, frankly. We've got a couple of supporters just to help us out. We've got Eldegoss-V to go get any discarded supporters from our discard. You've got Dedenne-GX, of course, to discard your hand and draw more cards. We're running a Jirachi engine, of course, with that board that hasn't rotated out. There it is, a skateboard right there. You use free retreat. Jynx is there to move those counters around for that ominous posture. Ominous posture. That's ability. Mew is to protect our bench from people trying to snipe away our Spiritombs. Phione is for a bit of switching. Now, we start to see the things that are rotating and reason why this deck is not going to be very good anymore. Acro Bike, goodbye. Goodbye, Acro Bike. It will be back. It will be back, of course. This is like the second time it's been reprinted in the format, so don't worry, it will be back. Grey Catch is still with us to gust stuff up. Quick Ball is still as good as ever. Switch is still absolutely wonderful. Tag Call is still great and still in. Tool Scrapper is still fantastic. Shrine of Punishment. Bye-bye, Shrine. I hardly knew thee. Actually, not true. I knew you really, really well. I've been playing you since Celestial Storm. You're fantastic. Between turns, put 1 damage counter on each of your Pokemon GX and EX. The whole idea is that puts a damage counter onto ADP or our Dedenne, and then Jynx can move that damage counter over to Spiritomb, making it hit for bigger damage quicker. Boss's Orders still staying in the format, of course. Caitlyn Cynthia still staying in the format. Guzma Hala still staying in the format. Marnie still staying in the format. Professor's Research still staying in the format. Might as well show the full art on that one. Big Chart still staying in the format. However, we could be getting a better version, of course, because that will be, but that doesn't, you can't put that on GX though, the Cape of Toughness. Escape Board, this is also leaving the format, which makes Jirachi that little bit harder to retreat. Perfect for Jirachi. I never thought this little star boy would want to ride a skateboard in his life, but he is perfect with that skateboard. Hustle Belt, also another one of the main reasons we're losing this. I can't believe my, what is it, 113 ghosts or whatever it is wants to wear this sweet looking belt with the muscles on the side. But if this Pokemon is card attached to has 30 HP or less remaining and has any damage counters on it at all, its attacks do 60 more damage than your opponent's active Pokemon. We get him down. Once he's got 30 damage on him, he does an extra 60 as well. It's just such a good little thing. Aurora Energy stays. In Rainbow Energy, we are losing you. This is once again so good, so good in this deck. And losing Rainbow Energy, Hustle Belt, Shrine of Punishment is just going to make this deck so much harder to play and Spiritomb so much worse. This is when you attach to the Pokemon, you can use any energy type that you want, and it puts a damage counter onto that Pokemon. Obviously, we attach that onto our Spiritomb, and automatically Spiritomb is already more powerful. Oh, it was such a wonderful thing. Then we've just got 2 bases. We have a Steel and we have a Water Energy just to get off that Ultra Creation. It is a fantastic deck. I've had so much fun playing with it, and this is going to be the last time that I play with it in this standard format, which means let's get some games. let's see how it goes. All right, looking for opponents. We are saying farewell to ADP Spiritomb. I love this deck so much, and it's just not going to be able to do what I wanted to do and be good enough in the new format once the rotation happens. We're losing some key parts of it, so this is our farewell, our goodbye, our sweet send-off. Oh, someone's saying hello. Hello? I love when someone says hello to me. I never say hello first, though, which is strange. I'm just looking at my lighting setup here. It's making my face look completely and utterly like, oh, do we play first? I haven't played this deck for ages. Do we play first on this one? Yeah, we do, because we want to get damage counters on Spiritomb and get our energy onto ADP. Of course we play first. All right, Jirachi's up in our active. That is a pretty good looking hand so far. I am playing first, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to throw that Spiritomb down. I'll probably throw the other Spiritomb down as well, but we're definitely going to go get ADP with his tag call. We're also playing another ADP, which means we're probably at the advantage, because unless they can power up first time, we should be sitting pretty good on that. I'm going to grab... I got to research next, so I'm going to grab the ADP, both ADPs. I'm going to throw one out there like that. I'm going to quick ball away that ADP. To go grab a... Yeah, let's grab a Dedenne. Let's reset our hand here. Alright, let's put that one down. Let's build some spite. Make him angry. Angry Ghost is angry. Angry Ghost is angry. We're going to attach that onto our ADP. Smack, there's that damage. We're going to throw... Well, I don't know if I want to throw Mew down, actually. I want to keep that bench space, because I might need that later. And I'm already starting to run out of space. Alright, we got these Hustle Belts, which we're going to attach to our Spiritomb. We got this U-turn board, which we're going to attach straight away to there. You have a good deck, thank you. I know it's a good deck. I've played it for so long. It's so wonderful, so amazing, and I'm saying goodbye to it in this whole thing. We're going to grab a Shrine of Punishment. Let's do that. That means I've got two in my hand. I'm going to throw that deck out like that, and I'm going to end there. I bet are they playing Spiritomb? ADP Spiritomb? Oh, they've got Steel, so they're probably playing Zacian ADP, which I can generally still get a win with this, actually. Because we can just power up these Spiritombs so quickly. I definitely want that space maybe for a Jynx, just so I can start powering up that way. Alright, what are you doing? Akira Panda. Cute name. Anything with Panda in the title is a cute name, I guess. Tool Scrapper. That's not good. They're going to get rid of those, but hey. Should have seen that coming. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Metal Frying Pan onto... That only works on metal. What's the name Pokemon, right? Yeah. Oh, I think that's a misplay from our opponents. Alright, we're going to throw that one out there. We're going to get the Ultra Creation off first, which is very exciting. Very exciting for us all. I'm going to definitely research here. Throw away those. We get another Hustle Belt, which is good for us. There's no way she's running more than one Tool Scrapper, so we should be fine with this to attach. We baited out that Scrapper, I guess. I guess that's the way we can look at it. We are going to quick ball, go get a Jynx. Let's go get a Jynx. Let's go to G Willikes. And let's start moving some of this power off. Alright, we're going to take this one off. And we're just going to take a 10 off there and put it onto that. Power him up. And the belt is now online for that. We've got free retreat here. We haven't used our Stellar Wish. Let's have a look. We're going to grab that other belt. Let's grab that belt. And I feel like she might even know the writings on the wall here. Let's retreat. Let's put this one out. And we get the Ultra Creation first off. I have no idea why she attached that. Must have been... she must have just not realized that this only works on Steel Pokemon. The Steel Pokemon that's attached to does 30 less damage from opponents. Alright, so what are we going to need to knock this out? So it's already done 30 damage. Shrine of Punishment, so good. So good. She's Dedenne. That's good. I like that Dedenne on the bench because that's 3 prizes right there. So I could Boss's Orders up that to win the game at some point. They're also going to get their ADP off now, but that's okay with me because let's have a look here. This is going to be pretty power. This is going to be fully powered up here. So what's 5 times 3 is 150, 160, 160 plus 60 is 2. If they don't get rid of the Shine Punishment here, I've got Knockout on ADP. If they leave the ADP out there, I've got Knockout as long as they don't get rid of that Shine Punishment, right? I done the maths on that. So that's an extra damage there. Just 40, so I got to do 220. We are good to go. We are going to get a knockout right here on the ADP, and you're going to see the power that is Spiritomb. The power of Spiritomb. I would not be surprised if she scoops up straight after this, because I'm going to tap that right there. We're going to switch into the Jirachi. Oh, this deck, I just love this deck so much. I'm so sad to see it go. I'm going to grab the Marnie, I think. Yeah, let's grab the Marnie. Oh, it's so sad to see this deck go. It really, truly is so sad to see it go. I'm going to retreat into that. If she's doing the maths right now, look, I'm just going to Marnie this. Reduce them down. Get rid of whatever they drew to try to make it happen. Look, we even got the big jump back, which is good. And we're going to Anguish Cry for the KO. Bye-bye. Oh, this deck was so good. Oh, this deck was just so good. And we take 4 prizes from knocking that out. Just think about how powerful that is. This is ADP Zacian. This is considered the best deck in all of the game. And that's the power of this deck. That's why I love this deck so much. Because Spiritomb just got set up so quickly. In the 2 turns it takes me to get the ADP Alter Creation off, my Spiritomb is ready to knock out its own ADP. Shrine of Punishment doing damage. It's just such a great deck. Oh, I'm going to miss you so much. Alright, we are venturing back into a game with ADP and Spiritomb, saying farewell, of course, to my favorite deck, my absolute favorite deck from the last meta. It is rotating out. Well, the main cards aren't rotating out, but losing some of the absolute major cards that you really need to make this deck so explosive. So explosive. Alright, we got another Jirachi to start off with, which is fantastic. We got a tag call to go get our ADP. We've got a Spiritomb to start charging up. We've got a belt, and we got a Rainbow Energy. It's in pretty good. We're going to attach that down because we're going first. We're done. What are we playing? We're playing a Jirachi that tells me absolutely nothing. Alright, let's spy right there. Let's tag call. Let's get out that. I think I don't have a draw supporter, so I might grab the Guzma Hala as well. That way I can go get a belt or something. Alright, we're going to put that down there. We're going to attach that onto our ADP. I'm going to attach the belt. We got the Guzma Hala, so we can go get another belt if we need it. I'm going to throw out the Shrine and Punishment to get some more damage onto ADP so I can start moving it around. I'm going to Stellar Wish this. I'm going to grab the Switch because it's literally all I can grab. And I'm going to pass turn and we'll find out what we're playing. Yep, going to pass turn and see what we are playing here. Shrine of Punishment, putting it onto my own Pokemon. I know that sounds crazy, but we need that damage so that we can start moving around with our Jynxies, our G Willinkies. At the moment, we're still just playing 2 Jirachis. Pokemon Liga DD. I feel like I've seen that name before, actually. I feel like I've come across that name at some point. Quick Ball still hasn't told us anything. Literally nothing at this stage. Jirachi, scoop up net, grab the other Jirachi out. Well, if they're already trying to like double Stellar Wish, they must have a really bad hand. Ooh, are they gonna go again? Are they gonna scoop up? Man, their hand must be terrible. But they got a Quick Ball. They should just be able to go and get a Dedenne, or they could go and get, you know, whatever they're playing. And they got nothing off the Stellar Wish. How many Stellar Wishes could this person do in this one game and still not have their deck online? Another Quick Ball. So you got 2 Quick Balls in your hand. Go set your deck up. What are you doing? Stop Stellar Wishing. Stop messing around. Alright, at least we're now going to find out what we're playing. Ah, Spikemouth. We got a Spikemouth out there. ADP with a Spikemouth. This could be the new version of ADP Spiritomb, actually. Is this the new version of ADP Spiritomb? It is! It's a new version because they got Spikemuth in there. Oh, I'm very excited to see how this goes. I hope they beat me. I really hope they beat me because if they beat me, that means there's hope for this deck. And hopefully they've got their deck viewable at the end of the game so I can see what they did. Because if they've got Spikemuth, that means they're playing... Yeah. Alright, they're playing Resetting Hole because they don't want Chaotic Swirl to happen. They've attached an Aurora Energy right there. Again, we're going first with ADP, so we're going to get our creation off first, which means we're sitting probably in the advantage seat. However, I'm very excited to come up against this deck because I want to know what they're playing. So yes, this is Cape Toughness. This is the exact same deck we're playing, but a rotated version. So I'm very excited to see what happens here. I'm actually kind of hoping I lose, because that means there's hope for this deck. Alright, let's do this thing. Alright, we've got another Jirachi. Do I just want to keep Jirachi? I don't want to keep Jirachi, of course. Alright, we're going to... I think we're going to Stealth Wish first. Maybe we can get something better. We got the belts. We got a Tool Scrapper. I think we want a Tool Scrapper, to tell you the truth. No, I don't want this called Tool Scrapper. I was going to say to get rid of their belt, but they won't be playing belt. They're playing the Cape Toughness instead. We want... Actually, no, what we want out of this. I guess we'll just take the big charm, attach it to our ADP. I guess that'll do. Let's attach that down to ADP. Let's Guzma Hala. We are discarding 2 cards. We're discarding the Jirachi and we're discarding the Switch. Done. And we're going to go get a Shrine of Punishment because it's the only one we play. We're going to go get a Rainbow Energy. And I want a belt, or do I want the Escape Board? I got to switch so I can... switch into Jirachi and get another Stellar Wish off. Which might dig me out of the hole I'm currently in with just the boss's orders. That feels okay to me. I'm going to get that. That's what I'm going to do. I don't want to be manied with it on there, so we are going to do that right there. We're going to attach right there. We're going to retreat right there. And we are going to alter creation. Alright, I now do 30 damage more with my attacks, and I also do take an extra prize card. I'm very excited that I came up against this deck. Cannot wait, I hope. I already like this person. I gotta tell them that I love their deck. You have a good deck. You have a good deck. I want to tell them that. Because I want them to know that I'm behind them. As a fellow ADP Spiritomb player, that's exciting for me. The fact that I found another one. What are the chances? Trying to make the deck work. It's exciting before rotation. I feel kind of dirty that I'm playing the pre-rotation version, but this is the farewell. It's so nice seeing the mirror match. I'm definitely glad I got that Jirachi, because we can switch out from ADP to Jirachi and Stellar Wish and hopefully find something, a draw supporter or something like that on top. A Professor's Research or a Mani or something like that, just to reset our hand, because we kind of drawing blanks with what we have in our hand. We're kind of, yeah, there's not much there. So I'm very glad very glad I got that board. Or they Mani me, and that's probably good for me as well. Can you Mani me? I would love to be Manied. Please Mani me. A Mani will actually help me immensely. Help me immensely. Guzma Hala and ADP, which is what I went and... That's pretty sure that's what I went and grabbed too, right? It's hilarious. It's hilarious. I'm just seeing, oh man. This is what happens when your lights run out of battery. I'm just having a look at my face. I look like I've got like a bold and beautiful style. No features or anything. I look kind of anamorphous. Is that a word? I don't know. Let's have a look. I didn't know what they did. Oh, the Guzma Hala. They get the big parasol. They get the big parasol. I'm actually not 100% sure what the big parasol does. Please, 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 please let your deck be viewable. Well, I now have to look at what it does. Probably protect something. As long as this Pokemon card, as long as the Pokemon this card attached to is in the active spot, prevent all effects of attacks from your opponents done to all of your Pokemon. These effects are not removed. Damage is not an effect. Okay, so it's just, yeah, fine. I can't put stuff to a sleep. I can't put anything to sleep and stuff like that. How many of these they use? They've used all 3. They've managed to find all 3 scoop up necks and it's turn 2 for them. They managed to find all scoop up necks. Find another scoop up net. Research. They've already used their supporter, so they're probably going to be using that next turn. Yeah, they used Guzma Hala to get that. They need to get Jirachi out of the active. And this is why... they got the switch. Good. Why am I just said good. Why am I supporting their deck? I'm playing them, but I really want them to win. Because I want their deck to be good. I want them to win because that gives hope that maybe I can play this deck after rotation and have a chance. There's a lot of stuff going on. They're doing a lot of stuff. The thing is, like, I know that they just don't have Hustle. They just don't know. They just don't have Hustle Belt. Sorry. All right, we're going to switch to Jirachi, and we are going to Stellar Wish. And all we get is a Hustle Belt. That's really annoying. Cool. That puts me a turn behind, people. Not being able to hit a draw supporter off that is really bad. I'm pretty sure Caitlyn Cynthia was prized, right? Because I didn't see it as an option. No, see, all I can grab is the ADP because Caitlyn Cynthia's prized. Oh, that really hurts, actually. That really, really hurts. Alright, fingers crossed. This is their in chance. This is definitely their chance to get in with the whole thing. I'm going to throw that back out. Just keep putting damage onto that. Just keep putting damage on there. Why not? They're knocking this out next. I kind of don't want them to, though. I kind of have to save my Jirachi because if I don't draw a supporter on the next one, then I'm in massive trouble, right? And look, yeah, okay. Yeah, I need to save my Jirachi because they would just be able to knock out the Jirachi. One energy onto Spiritomb or the ADP, and that would kill my Jirachi. And my Jirachi is at the moment my out. That hurts. That hurts a lot because I don't even know how I'm going to get the ADP now out of the active. Not drawing a Research or a Mani or anything off that Stellar Wish. That really hurts. That really hurt. And so unlikely. Birdkeeper. No, these are switch. I dig this. You throw your Spiritomb out. I assume you've got an energy to attach to that. Or is that mostly just to Spike Myth? Okay, so it's going to retreat to put 2 more damage counters onto Spiritomb. I'm so glad I'm playing this deck. And also that turn, that just really hurt me. There's a chance that I may actually lose here. I would love a quick ball into a Dedenne. There's a chance I'm going to lose here because of that turn, but I'm just so excited to see this deck happening in a post-rotated format. Jynx still good. Spiritomb starting powering up that. So Jynx is going to take that damage off ADP and put it into Spiritomb. So that's going to be a 30, 40. So that's doing 40 times 3 is 4, 8, 12, 130. Yep, you got to move your Jynx, move your damage counter from ADP onto Spiritomb. So it's doing 130. So it's doing 130. You saw it in the last match. 160, sorry. Oh yeah, of course, ADP, one extra 30. By that turn, oh my god. This is killing me. This is absolutely killing me. I think I'm going to have to boss his orders just to try to... It's one retreat. It's one retreat. I reckon I just pull up Dedenne and they have to have a switch on them. Which they probably will because they're playing the switch version of this game. Of this deck. Alright. This makes it very, very hard. This is good though. Like I feel like I'm... The phone just told me I'm running out of power. Alright, they got the switch. Keep it toughness. I'm just plugging this in while they attack me, probably. Oop. No, they changed it around. Sorry, my phone was running out of battery. My camera was running out of battery, so I just have to plug it in quickly. Which why it flipped out then. Building spikes, it's 50. Yeah, that's enough damage, so you're taking that out, which is fine by me. 4. They're definitely going to get the win here, by the way. They're definitely getting the win here, which is very exciting. But, like, the only reason they got that win is because I just drew blanks in those 2 turns. And that Stellar Wish just didn't do it for me. Which is very exciting. I want them to beat me. Maybe that's why I didn't draw the draw supporters, because in my heart of hearts, as I said at the start of the turn, I wanted them to beat me. Alright, we got a Marnie and we got the research. Marnie and the research. I'd rather probably disrupt their hand, reduce their hand size a little bit, and also draw at the same time. That's what I think I do. Alright, let's hit the Spite. Alright, we got the Aurora Energy, we got a Quick Ball, we got a Acro Bike. I think we Acro Bike. Oh no, perfect. We got the energy. All right, that makes it a lot. That makes it a lot easier. But I already built Spite, which means that will knock him out if I put it on there, which is crazy. Okay, well in that case, all right. So I get that one. But I've got. All right, so if I attach the Aurora Energy, I get discard these two. I left with that one, having to discard that. Oh, that's so dumb. I'm a fool. I am a fool in love with you. Alright, let's quick ball that away. Get rid of that. And let's go get a Dedenne. We even prized the Dedenne. So we prized the Cynthia and Caitlyn, and we prized the Dedenne. Alright, prizes definitely really hurt us on this one. Definitely did it. Definitely hurt us on this one. Alright, we got the research, so we got to keep going for it, alright? Doesn't really matter because they've got the knockout next anyway. So we got to take out that Spiritomb, but this guy will just be able to simply take that out. I'm definitely dead in the water. Those 2 turns of nothing cost me, and I think the 2 turns of nothing cost me, and also the willingness to want them to win this game definitely cost me. I was going to say well played, and he can knock me out right here. I'll take 2. I bet it's Caitlyn Cynthia. I better grab a Caitlyn Cynthia out of this. It's definitely in there. Caitlyn Cynthia and Dedenne was prize. That made it a lot harder for my draw. Because if I had Caitlyn Cynthia, I could have got those extra 3 cards with when I went to tag teams, when I went tag call it. And it's thing. You have a good deck. Well played. And a smiley face. I really did want them to beat me. I really did want them to beat me. So what can this go up to now? 110. So we can go up to 100. So I can do 310 damage if you can use that Spike Myth to get that all the way there. 310 damage it can now has enough, which is really good. I said all that to them. Defeat, but I'm happy about the defeat. Please let this be viewable. Here we go. Yes, it is. Oh, fantastic. All right, so what have they got? They got the 4. They got the 4. That's normal. They got the 2. That's all normal. They've got a Marshadow now. Marshadow is super important because the way they get damage counters on is with Spike Myth, so that's super important there. Dedenne and 2 ADPs. That's all normal. Normal. Lana's Fishing Rod, they've now added in. Shuffle a Pokemon and a Pokemon tool card from your discard into your deck. Okay. Tool Scrapper is normal. Scoop Up Net is you're now switching. So that's perfectly normal. They really use that. They had to use so many Scoop Up Nets on that turn 1 or 2, which really saved their butt. Great Catcher, normal. Spike Myth is the new one. So this is the big new one. This is how you're going to get damage counters onto Spiritomb from now on. Whenever a player's active Pokemon moves to the bench during this turn, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. I've seen a lot of Hooper and the new Hooper and Spiritomb decks, which I was thinking about trying. They got the full art Guzma Hala there, which is sweet. They've got 2 Guzma Halas. They've got the Bird Keeper for more switching. They've got 2 Boss's Orders. They've got 3 Research. They've got the big Parasol. Now, we saw this one as well. You can't put things to sleep. You can't make conditions. Is that the real idea? Cape of Toughness is your new belt. It's adds 50 HP, which is 110, so 310 max damage, plus the ADP with 340. So it has a max damage of 340, which is really good. That's enough to knock out, your big VMAX, things like that. They were playing Rainbow Energy. Do they know that they're not going to be allowed to play Rainbow Energy very soon? Well, this is not a fully rotated deck because that's the big one. They're losing Rainbow Energy. Yes, they're not going to be able to play Rainbow Energy anymore, which means they'll have the 4 Auroras, and then, I don't know, they'll probably just replace that with Probably Hide Energy is what I would probably be putting in there. If it was me, I would probably be putting the 4 new special Darkness Energy, the 4 Hide Energies in there, which is probably what I would be looking to do. Yeah, sweet. Okay. Alright, and I continue in these videos of having 1 win and 1 loss, which is pretty crazy. However, that loss did come to a rotated version of my deck. I did have those 2 turns that I just couldn't do anything. I had a couple of things prized, so that's probably the reason why I lost that game. But it was nice to see the rotated version of this deck being played, and I'm actually really happy it got a win. I might give that a go, see how that turns out, and if it seemed looking pretty good, I might do a video for it as well. But this was my farewell to this deck, and of course, it got farewelled in a really interesting way by losing to the rotated version of this deck, so maybe it's not farewell after all. There's a twist for the video, isn't it? What a twist! Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like the content, please make sure that you like and comment down below. If you are new to the channel, would love for you to consider maybe giving me a sub and hitting the bell icon for when new future videos are coming out. I'm going to be doing plenty more Pokemon TCG online gameplay. I'll be opening up some Darkness Ablaze very soon, on top of other videos like AFL and some wrestling things like that on this channel as well. So I would love for you to maybe consider coming on this YouTube journey with me. Apart from all that wonderfulness, please make sure that you're being safe, staying amazing, and staying healthy. And, of course, as always, I will see you in the next one.